Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. I'm going to demonstrate how to make this scalloped edge curtain valance. You can make this for any room. It could be a living room, bedroom, kitchen, bathroom. It looks well in all rooms and it's a quick and easy project to do. Yes, it is a beginner's project. Okay, let's get started. So that you know how much fabric you need to purchase, first measure your window. It is always recommended that your curtain rod be 3 inches above the window and that the ends of the rod go out 3 inches. So where your brackets would be 3 inches. So that's where you need to measure, is measure from the bracket all the way across to the other bracket. Now my window measured about 66 inches, so I would add 1 more inch to your measurement, and that is used for seam allowance, and that's how much fabric you need to buy. If you are going to use that same fabric on the back, you don't need to buy more because the fabric is wide enough to where there will be enough fabric to cover the back side. Now, if you want to use a different color, then of course you would need to buy more fabric. Now I'm going to show you how to draw the pattern. You can either use old wrapping paper or tape pieces of paper together. The kind of paper that I use, I purchased from the hardware store, specifically Home Depot, and you can get rolls of this paper in the paint department. Cut a piece of paper off that is the width of the measurement that you came up with, plus that 1 inch for seam allowance. Cut your paper that length. Then at each end of the paper, you're going to go in 1/2 inch and draw a line. And again, you do it at each end. Now fold your paper in half and bring these edges at this end together and make sure it's straight. And then fold this edge over here. Now we're going to fold it some more. Now you may have to fold it more than the one time. I think on my window I folded it twice. So here you go, you fold it again, but you bring this folded edge right on this line. Don't bring it out here. Right here is where you want to bring it. Then I used a salad plate. Now it depends on how wide your paper is. You may need something wider than this, or you may need something smaller than this. So try a few things out that you've got in your kitchen. So place the plate 1/4 inch away from the bottom of your fabric. And my plate also comes to this folded edge here and here. Then you would go ahead and draw around your plate. So after you've drawn your pattern, then you want to cut this excess paper off. So just cut this edge off over here and then cut right on top of your drawn lines. And then unfold it, and this is what your pattern should look like. It's really important that you wash and dry your fabric before you cut into it, because it's going to go up on a window. They get dirty and dusty, so you're going to want to take it down periodically to wash it. So you want to make sure if there's going to be any shrinkage, you take care of that before you cut it. So wash, dry, and press all the wrinkles out of your fabric. Now when you purchase your fabric from the fabric store, it's not always cut even. For instance, this is a little jagged over here, and then of course on the other side, it's really jagged. So that's why when you buy fabric, I like to advise people buy about 1/8 of a yard more so that you make sure you have enough fabric. Then you want to bring the selvage edges together down here. So here's a selvage edge. You can see it right there, this white band. So you want to bring those together. Then you're going to take your pattern that you drew and place it about 1/4 of an inch above that selvage edge. Then starting over here at the edge, begin tracing around all of your scalloped edges all the way across. Now this is just a small sample so you get a nice overview of what you need to do next. So after you've traced around your scalloped edges, this is what it would look like. Of course, this is smaller. You're going to then stitch on your drawn lines. So you're going to start stitching at the top edge of the valance, the straight edge. And I've left a little opening here. This is so you can turn it front side out. So make it big enough to where your hand can go through. Now up here at the top, I only did a 1/4 inch wide seam, but you can do 1/2 inch if you prefer. So back stitch on each side of your opening. So start here, stitch down to this corner where the lines meet each other. Leave your needle down through that corner area. Then lift the presser foot, turn your fabric. Continue stitching and follow all around your scallop edge. Whenever you come to this little point right here, you want to again leave your needle down through the fabric, lift the presser foot, and turn the fabric. And continue stitching till you get all the way down towards the end. Then stitch up that side seam and then stitch across here and back stitch. Remember, don't stitch over your opening. Now you're going to trim this excess fabric off at the bottom. And so I'm just going to kind of go in like this. Now you want to go 1/4 of an inch away from your stitch line. So just cut down to here and continue cutting all the way around. All along your scalloped edge, you're going to come from the raw edge in towards the stitch line and do little clips. You want to do that all along there. Then where you come to this little point area here, you want to clip up to that stitch line, but be careful not to cut through your stitch line. So continue that all along the scalloped edge. Then at the 2 top corners, you want to cut those down to about 1/8 of an inch wide. Now reach in through your opening and turn it front side out. Then of course, after you've turned it front side out, you want to go ahead and press it flat. While you're pressing, go ahead and fold the opening edges inside 1/4 of an inch so that it is straight across here. Now measure for your casing, and the size of your casing depends on the size of your rod. Your rod may be this size, a larger one, or it may be just a little skinny cafe size. Now lay your curtain rod on the back side of the valance, so have that back side facing up. Then take the edge and fold it over. You want to have it big enough so that the rod slides through easily. If it is too tight, you're going to struggle. So once you determine how far over you need to fold it, then go ahead and place pins along this edge and then stitch close to the edge all the way across. Well, here it is. It's all done. Now this is a really fast project to make. And if you're making multiple curtains for a room, you can use that other half of your fabric that was going to be on your back and use it for the front of another curtain, and then of course buy some lining fabric to put on the back. Now, if you happen to have any fabric left over, think about using that leftover fabric for other accessories. For instance, if it's a bathroom or a kitchen, you could make little hand towels, or if it's for a bedroom, you can make a little pillow, basket liners, all types of things. So don't worry if you have a little bit of fabric left over, because it can be put to good use. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you learned something new. If you're interested in other curtain styles that I have done, there will be a playlist listed below your YouTube screen in the description section. You just scroll down, click on Show More, and it will expand open and you will see links appearing. There'll also be some other beginners sewing projects also for you to view. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and check out my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy sewing. If you like the Sewing Room channel, one of the best ways to show your support is to subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. And make sure you click on the bell so you receive notifications for all my new videos. I'm Cheryl, this is Manny, and this is Scotty. See you next time.